Good. How are you guys doing?
Luke, just the first of 2 bye weeks, I guess, but how do you think that the opportunity to have a week off has helped you guys?
Yeah, guys get to go home, whether it's for 48 hours, 24 hours. It's nice mental reset, and then obviously, not playing a football game. You get to Saturday, you get to watch football, whether you're learning or taking the day off and just mentally relaxing. It's nice on your body. It's nice on your mind. It's good.
You guys have 2 this year due to the scheduling. Was anything different at knowing that, or was it pretty much the same as if you had just 1 bye week?
Yeah, I would say pretty much the same as just one. They didn't even mention that we had another one. So if we didn't know prior to that, you wouldn't even notice any difference in the bye week from this year to years past.
Looking back on just how the beginning of the season went for you in particular, what are the things you're trying to accomplish over the course of the next 6 games?
Yeah, just put myself in positions to help the team, whether it's blocking, receiving, special teams, just doing more for the team than I have done in these past 6 games because it wasn't enough. And so we've all just really looked at ourselves in the mirror and, everybody could do more to help the team. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Overall, just what have you learned about you guys as an offense through the first half of the season?
Yeah, we've been streaky at times, and sometimes we, as an offense, where sometimes we get real hot, and then sometimes we just kind of don't get things going, and we realize that it's really just on us as players to communicate while we're out there together because, as much as we can practice it, as much as the coaches can coach us in film, they're not out there with us when it's us 11 versus the 11 on the other side of the field. And so as an offense, we just got to be better communicating and make sure that we don't have a streakiness as tagged that's our offense. We want to be an offense that's efficient, that's smooth, that everybody sees that we're going to come in and we're going to put 45, 50 points a game on you regardless of how good your defense is.
I know a win won't erase everything that's happened so far this season, but what would it do to help this team get back on that track?
Just really for the guys who are starting to feel down or, have doubt, put confidence back in them. Mm-hmm. And it really just helps the guys that are trying to lead and trying to keep everybody confident because, once you get 5, 10 more guys, then 20 more, 30 more join. And it really just helps, same thing with fan momentum. However many fans are there is however many fans are there. You win a game, more will come. You win another game, more will come. It's just what it is. There's always going to be another person that shows up for the next thing, another person that, you see a win, they gain more confidence. So that kind of thing where it's just kind of building a stepstone.
You talked about, along those same lines, as a captain, what do you sense the collective mindset is in that locker room right now? What are you doing from a leadership standpoint to keep guys up?
Yeah, from a locker room standpoint, everybody is more just pissed off than anything, just ready to get this going. If we could have played last week, I would imagine everybody on the team wanted to, just to, get this losing streak off. That's the biggest thing is we're just pissed off that we put ourselves in this position and that we've shown that, this isn't who we believe we are, but this is what we're showing who we are. So, like I said, we're just pissed off, ready to go.
I think Lance mentioned on Monday that he told a story about a player, hearing from someone, sort of asking if there were locker room issues. And he said, the player said there weren't any locker room issues. Do you hear from people outside the program asking you, what's going on, pestering you about that?
No, and even if they would, there's no reason to pay mind to it. I've been here for 5 years, and I can say that this team, I've never seen any issues in the locker room, any issues with people or groups being divided, anything like that. Just because we lost a couple games doesn't mean everybody hates each other and is turning on each other. Everybody loves each other. We're still the same team. We joke around in the locker room. People stay here hours after practice just talking to guys, and nothing's changed in that aspect of you lose a game and everybody turns and hates each other. It doesn't happen.
Houston's had some success on defense this year. Just what stands out to you about their unit?
Yeah, they've got a lot of transfers. I'm pretty sure 10 of their 11 starters came in from the transfer portal, and they're all very good. They play good. Their coaches, got them in good spots, and they play sound football. Their field safeties, their field safety and their boundary safety are really good run fitters, so that as wide receivers, you know, we're going to have to get in the box and crack down on them, make sure that we eliminate them from the run game. But they're a good team, and, you know, they play fast and physical like you would want any defense to do.
Quentin and Jalen probably had their arguably best games against Arizona State. Coach Grimes told us about a lot of the midweek work that went into that. What did you see out of Quentin and Jalen leading up to that game and even in the recent week?
Yeah, really you could just see like the connection starting to spark, especially on like the deeper passes where, you know, it's not easy to throw a 45, 50-yard ball to somebody that's moving 22 miles an hour, especially with how fast Q runs. But like when they connect, it's really special. And like, you know, whether that was before practice, after practice, getting balls thrown, and like, you know, we'll watch film after practice. And the nice thing for them too is they live together, so it's like they wanted to watch film at 11:30 at night, they can, and they do. So you could see last week that it paid off really good for both of them.
Thank you.